excited to see what happens. Okay. There was probably a mine montage there. It might have been a little bit of extra.
Damn.
Can we throw a hatchet? Can we throw a hatchet? Just be like, whoop! Silent attack. Keep that one too. Right in the face. Hit. Cass, do not. Cass, do. Oh my goodness. Cass, get out of the way. Please get out of the way. Oh my goodness. I need to move. I need to move. Cass, get back up here. Cass, get back up. I'm gonna go back through the door. Go back through the door. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. How did he get up here? No, Cass is gonna die now. That was dumb.
You like the sight of your own blood? Like the sight of...
Yeah. Oh. Cass, please don't die. Please don't die on me.
Just in time for your ass whipping.
You like the
No.
sight
Oh my goodness, something exploded up here, and I was not ready for it. That was probably the mines. Oh my goodness, we're okay. We're okay, Cass. All my limbs are broken. Most of my limbs are broken. What about you, Cass? Oh, she's fine now. She's totally fine. Okay, well there was Duke. That was interesting. Okay, so if you alert everyone and then you leave and then you come back, he comes out of this room right here. That was terrifying. Cass almost died. I almost died. And that was probably via my own minds, to be honest. I knew it was gonna be dangerous. I knew it was gonna make a mess, but it was definitely worth it. And we need to heal ourselves pronto. Oh my goodness, we have plenty of weapons to sell though too, which is pretty exciting. I like having gear to sell, for sure. Can you please do the Vault 22 quest? They're the best things about the game. And if you haven't seen it already, we did do Vault 22 right before we went to the Honest Hearts area, I think, when we were doing the quests for the NCR. Vault 22 was one of those quests. So if you missed it, I will have the episodes come up on screen, which episodes they are. I don't remember offhand. But it was a little while ago, before the Honest Hearts portion. Okay. And I have to remind myself not to include Honest Hearts in the video title because we're not there anymore. And the thumbnail too. Okay, nice bumper sword up here. That's one of the reasons to come up here, as well as the Nuka-Cola quartz and the magazines and packs of cigarettes and ammo. There's plenty of reasons to come up here, I think. Ooh, we got a 9mm submachine gun. What's on this terminal here? Alright, this one just contains invoices and accident logs. Somebody was in the elevator, and while it was going down, it stopped suddenly, and somebody got their leg broken by a sign dropping on it. As a neon signs shop, former neon sign shop, then turned into Duke's little hideout for his raider pals. And the other accident that happened was, I think somebody just dropped a glass tube and sliced their hand open. Pretty gnarly stuff, I gotta say. Working with neon signs, pretty extreme. My character needs to rest. I feel like the better option would be just to go to a doctor. At this point, my HP is low. A lot of my limbs are broken. Doc Usanagi is a nice lady. Yeah, let's go there. We're at the New Vegas Medical Clinic, and the ant nectar is worn off, and we are over encumbered, oddly enough. Something to do with all of those guns that we were picking up from the fiends. And I guess she is sleeping, huh? Hey. We're gonna have to go wake her up. That's me just limping to the back. Doc! Doc, wake up. My leg is borked. So is my arm, probably. And my face. I don't know how many parts of me are crippled right now. 2 legs, 1 arm. Can you handle it? Can you help, please?
You're back. I'm surprised you're still standing. You've lost a lot of blood and should be stabilized immediately. All right, sit still and let me work.
Thanks, Doc. Oh wait, hey, I need to buy supplies too.
You're back. Because you're a friend of the followers, I can give you a bit of a discount. Take care.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate that. You're gonna go back to bed, aren't you? Yeah. It's like, no, even though somebody interrupts my sleep, I'm gonna get a full night's rest. As you should, Usanagi. As you should. Okay. We have some guns back at Harper's Shack, and that will give us a chance to stash some things away that we wanted to hold on to, like the Oh Baby Sledgehammer, which, I don't know. Let's test it on something really quick. Let's see if we can find somebody to, you know, whose brains to crush that we won't get in trouble for. This isn't necessarily the best place to try for that either, because it's just a lot of vendors and such. Maybe we'll go out this direction, see if we can find something out this way. We did kill some stuff recently out here as well, so I don't know how this is going to pan out. Or if it's even going to be that effective, because we are still just a cowboy character who happens to be wielding a melee weapon with the melee skill, but not necessarily the attribute build for, I don't know. We will find out. That's the best way to discover whether something works or not. Just try it. Just give it a shot. That's how I did video editing. That's how I learned how to make YouTube videos. That's how I learned. Yeah, the rad scorpions are still dead. just try something once, just once or twice. I thought I hated sushi before I even tried it. I tried it. Yeah, it was pretty good. There's certain types I don't like, like squid. Not a fan. Not a fan of the gummies, the gummy fish food. But when it comes to tuna and salmon and I don't know what else. The crab's okay. Those ones are pretty good. I'm not seeing any enemies, any foes here. And I know if I go any further east, we'll be towards Vault 34, I believe. And a lot of radiation and a lot of golden gecko. And I'm having a little bit of PTSD from the gecko from Zion Canyon. I don't know if you guys saw what happened with all those lovely green gecko. But I'll tell you, it was not a happy time for the entirety of my character's body. To getting slapped here left and right. Okay. There is a spot here where there are coyote. Just a few coyotes in the area. And I'm hoping that I can find that spawn. Because they're not too difficult. They're a good test on... Oh, Cannibal Johnson's cave. Ho ho! We're not going to test it on him either. He's a nice fella. He's somebody I want to keep around. Let's see. They should be out here somewhere. Should be. Let's hope that we find that little group, that little pack of pups. And this, I guess I'm going to lead into another question while we're looking for them. And somebody was asking if I could leave the part in where you buy things and barter, and they find it interesting. And you're among the few, I believe. Because I personally don't find inventory management or buying and selling stuff from vendors interesting when I'm watching a gameplay of something. Because that's not really gameplay per se. I'm taking a risk by saying this, but you get what I'm saying. So that's why I decided to cut it out and just do a little, pop down summary of what happened. I could go into more detail, like what items specifically were sold and how much caps I got, but of course that would be more post-production work that I'm not really feeling like I want to do. The goal for this series was to make it a straight-up gameplay series, where a lot of the stuff that was unnecessary gets cut out. There is situations where I have been inventory managing, especially when I came back from Honest Hearts especially, it was about 20 minutes of inventory management, a full episode's worth of inventory management. Why would you guys watch that? As an example. And what I also like to do at the end of gameplays like this is to say what the total time of the save is, and then say what the total time of the episodes were, or at least an approximation, just to give you guys an idea of how much is actually edited out. Because I become proud of myself when I cut something down so much that it's still easy to follow, nice and smooth gameplay wise. answering that question put us out in a weird spot, and we still didn't find anything to kill. Where are all the enemies? Why don't we just keep going this direction, I guess? This is very odd that there's just nothing. It's just desert. And little dotted locations here and there, but we're not finding anything to actually take out. That's interesting. I guess we can go into another question, though. Favorite perk in Fallout New Vegas? I've answered this a few times. It would be Slayer, which is a melee perk. It dramatically increases your melee swing speed. I think it's by 30% or something like that. And in Fallout 2, at least, it basically made all of your melee strikes criticals. Your luck, each point of luck meant 10% critical chance. So if you had 10 luck, then you would have 100% critical chance, and then therefore critical strike every single hit. And that made a melee character obviously really overpowered, but it was also a high level perk. So you had to work yourself up to that point, as a melee character or not. So, oh my goodness, there's so many people. I'm just wandering by, and there's no enemies. There's no enemies around at all. Let's talk to the gunrunners here though, really quick. They might have a couple things they can give us.
Still making a nuisance of yourself. Bye.
He doesn't have much selection when it comes to ammo, so I just sold him a whole bunch and put us back over 4,000 caps, which is the amount that we can use to get ourselves another implant whenever we decide to go back to Doc Usanagi's, if we can find a freaking enemy who's skull to crush with the O baby. You know, we're about halfway down the map. We could actually just walk back to Harper's Shack. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Keep the conversation going. Keep something interesting happening besides me popping all around the map, because sometimes you just gotta go on an adventure. Watch, there's gonna be no ants out here either. There's gonna be just a confusing number of nothing. And it's kind of looking that way. What is going on with my spawns? I'm getting a little bummed out. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, there they are. Okay, good. Good. We've got fire ants. There we go. It's too bad I don't have my gecko-backed armor anymore. Because they do fire damage. Let's see. What is your... Oh, we already answered that one.
Firing dry here.
Firing dry? Did you pick up somebody else's weapon when you were... Okay. I think Cass might actually pull it all off. If you could make a game for Origins of any faction in the Fallout universe, who would you choose? Ooh. I would probably want to choose the Followers of the Apocalypse. They had... their leader, especially, I think it was their leader, she had a pretty rough start. And how they ended up in, what is it? It's not the hub. It's
Now you wanna play, huh?
LA Boneyard, I believe, is where their headquarters starts, and then how they eventually came out to the Mojave and survived that process, because they're not fighters. I would kind of want to see a more pacifist story, I think. I think that would be cool, just to see how that dynamic would fit in a wasteland that's so cutthroat. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that, because the Brotherhood of Steel, they've had plenty of, you know, stories and stuff like that. Like, they're in basically every game anyway. But yeah, I think the Followers, I would like to see what kind of thing... What kind of origin story there would be for the Followers of the Apocalypse. Thank you for that question. What do all of you think? What would you like to see as an origin story? The Super Mutants, Richard Gray would be a really cool origin story. It'd be a nice flip. And then, of course, the opportunity to play as a Super Mutant, maybe. Or even play as Harold. That'd be cool. I would love that, actually. Yeah. Well, we got a good test of the O baby. So we're going to actually switch to our... No, not our tomahawks. Our rifle, once again. And maybe take out some more stuff on our way. You know, now that we've fought the insane Cazadors of Zion, maybe we'll have a better time with the Cazadors here? Perhaps? I kind of want to try. I'm going to heal myself up, though, really quick. We'll see if we get most of our health back as a result. Let's see if we can find ourselves... Ooh, that's something we could go and get, too. We can finally go get Chance's knife, which is probably not really a viable weapon anymore anyway. What else would be, two-handed wise, what else would be a cowboy-type weapon? I want to know what you guys think. What two-handed weapon would a cowboy wield that is available in Fallout New Vegas? I cannot personally think of
We're
anything.
hunting shitheads.
Yes, we are, Cass. Yes, we are. And I want to go up to one of these rocks here to see if we can't get some sniper shots at these cazadors a bit. And I don't think this is going to go very well. Are these smaller Caz? I think these are young cazadors. I think they are. Ooh, knock that one down. Ooh, that one's crippled. Okay, what about that one? Oh, I got it. Oh, I nailed it. Nice. We can't go into vats here. I'm wondering if there are any more cazadors or if it's just the two. If it is just the two, we shouldn't have a problem. But there might be more. There might be more. And I don't like the idea of just running in there, guns blazing. Because we've done that plenty of times before, and it's almost never panned out. Unless we got extremely lucky with our knockdowns. Okay, so I think... Whoa! Oh, she's just making noises. She saw the cazador and was like, ah! But same reaction I would give, actually. That's pretty accurate. I would call that pretty accurate. Okay. What's this extra sound effect we're hearing here? Interesting. Interesting! Alright, time to go inside. The Wind Farm Maintenance Shack, which happens to have a lot of maintenance items. Weird. Interesting. I think we're getting pretty close to actually having the skill in which we can make repair kits. I think that's 50. I think it's 50 repair skill. And I have been passively gathering the items required for repair kits. And I love my weapon repair kits. Oh, here we go. Here we go. A repair skill book. I'm going to read that right now. Dean has taught me 4 more repair skill. Yeah, indoors that puts me at 31 repair skills, so I will be able to go back to Harper Shack and make weapon repair kits. That makes me happy. That's part of my standard equipment loadout when I play Fallout New Vegas, and now I can actually do it because our other tag skills are pretty close to maxed out. Which makes me happy. A very simple question from one of you amazing wastrels. Laser or plasma? I'm a laser guy myself. I prefer lasers. Instant travel. I'm not a what do you call? I'm a hit scan person. I'm not a non-hit scan weapon person. I'm not very good at leading my targets. Fortnite is probably the closest I've gotten to, you know, compensating for bullet drop and stuff like that. And it's not my favorite thing. Unless it's an explosives weapon. Unless it's a missile launcher or rocket launcher or grenade launcher, because those have area of effect. And there are gecko following me. I heard them behind me. And they're fire gecko too. Oh boy. Oh boy, good thing I had that fire ant nectar. Even though they're not shooting fire at me. What? Okay. Good job, Cass. I didn't even see it. But you did, apparently. Oh my goodness, how close are we getting to the, Oh, there's some more. There's some more. That one fell. Oh my goodness, what happened to my frame rate just now? That was frustrating.
Let's paint this place.
I like how he's just shooting fire. Like outwards. Ha ha ha! Ooh, I have an idea of what we can do. Ooh, I have an idea. Speaking of fire geckos, there's a vault with some extra powder gangers hanging out inside. We could do that quest. I kind of want to do that one. Just because I like having the powder gangers reputation, just to say I did. Even though, you know, it's not morally a good idea, because we're also working with the NCR. What is going on with the pop-in messing up the frame rate here? Okay, this is Legion territory. That's what this is. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Hi guys.
Have you come to Nelson seeking your death, profligate?